Hi there. This is week 5 of my raw vegan diet. Things are going well. I have lost 16 pounds of fat and gained almost 6 pounds of muscle since I started. I think that is due to the diet, obviously, and the fact that I'm doing 2 hours of bagua kung fu a day, lifting weights 3 days a week with my friend Steve, and doing the 100 push-up challenge. That's going well. Um, I did 70 push-ups nonstop today, which is more than I've ever done in my entire life at any point. So that's good. That tells me that some progress is being made. Um, for the record, today is October 18th, and I weigh 207 pounds, down from 217 and a half when I started. My waist is now a little bit over 42 inches, which is obviously I've got a long way to go on both, but I'm making progress and I'm happy. Uh, this is a little more than a month in. I am really happy that I kind of put a stake in the ground and said I'm going to do this for 6 months, because the 1 month point is usually where I lose a lot of momentum on stuff, and the fact that I've kind of gotten my head around I'm going to be doing this until March has really made it much easier to think long term. It's it's a lot longer period of time than I would normally lay out for myself, but as a mental model, it really helps a lot. Is there's this sense of some definite structure to it. I'm doing this for a while. It's not just indefinite and vague, but I'm going to do this for 6 months and evaluate where things are at. Um, so the diet is going great. Like I said in my first blog post, I really was wanting to go back to start the Kung Fu class, which I did this week for the first time in almost a year, and it was really, really nice to be back. Andy Dale teaches it's called Beginning Bagua class from 6 to 7:30, and he's covering the Sun Lutang 24 Animals, which is new material for me. And he's really great. He goes through all the applications and everything, and then just goes through the drills. And I really like this. I've seen the 24 Animals, but I didn't really know what they were about. So that's really cool. Andy's student Joel teaches the advanced class from 7:30 to 9, and that was also really cool. And got to see some good friends and throw each other around and stuff. And so that was fun. Um, so I'll be going to that every week now. I'm really happy to be back in class. Um, we're doing a lot of work on our iPhone apps. My friend Mike Lee did a pitch at C4 called Pimp My App, and there's a lot of stuff that he said that I already believe to be true. But one of the things that he really hammered on was like optimizing your startup time. And Aria Touch is very slow to start up, and kind of toyed with that and looked at ways to optimize it. And there were a few things that were pretty obvious to do, but one of the things that my friend Joe Heck suggested doing was never using an intermediate data model for anything in the app. Basically, if you've got a database, you always go straight to the database and get the information like when you need it, if you're rendering a table or whatever. So between Mike and Joe, I spent a couple of weeks just kind of letting that bake for a while, and then decided to go for it last week. And it has been a huge pain in the ass. It's great. The startup time is really fast, and Joe's assertion that this wouldn't affect table performance was dead on. So the tables are really smooth and everything's going good. So it's an excellent way to do your app if you're thinking about it. Just in your get table cell count, or get cell for table at index path, whatever methods, just go straight to the database. It works awesomely. But it hits every piece of code that we have in the app, and it's a very sizable app. So I thought it was going to be hard. I thought it was going to take like 3 days to do. I'm a week in, and hopefully I've got 3 days left. It is really, really a pain in the ass. But it's good. It'll make the app way better, and I'm happy. There's also a few other things we're going to add to the app that will be great and they're overdue. They should have been in the app when it shipped the first time. There just hasn't been enough time to do it. Hopefully I'll have this stuff wrapped up by the end of next week, and then it'll be sitting in the queue at the App Store again, waiting to get accepted or rejected. Anyways, I think that is everything. I hope everybody has a great week, and I will see you next time.